Donald Trump wants rid of Jerome Powell. He blames the Federal Reserve Chair for being too slow to cut rates and says his termination cannot come soon enough.
If we had a Fed chairman that understood what he was doing, interest rates would be coming down too.
Trump's advisers say they are studying whether to oust Powell before his term ends next year. But can a US president fire the Fed chief? The short answer is no one seems to know for sure. White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett says Trump's team is studying the question. He suggested there may be new legal analysis on the matter, though it wasn't immediately clear what he was referring to. Powell himself says the president has no power to fire him, and he won't go even if Trump tells him to. The Federal Reserve Act of 1913 says he cannot be dismissed for disagreements over policy. But all eyes are on a case now at the Supreme Court, looking at whether Trump overreached in firing 2 Federal Labor Board members. That could set a precedent for the Fed too, though Powell thinks not.
I don't think that decision will apply to the Fed, but I don't know. It's a situation that we're monitoring carefully.
Stocks have fallen again as Trump ramps up his standoff with Powell. Investors are concerned that ousting the Fed chief, or even trying to, could undermine the bank's status as an independent, objective decision-maker. Traders worry that policymakers could be pushed to cut rates, potentially fueling inflation.
If politics starts getting into monetary policy, you now, as a foreign investor, even a U.S. domestic investor, can't necessarily trust that your interest as a bondholder will be respected. And so that's a potential risk for the dollar and a potential risk for interest rates.
Those fears show up in the foreign exchange markets, with the dollar now at multi-year lows against other currencies. Even if Powell is pushed out, Trump may not get his wish for lower rates. The Fed structure would give remaining board members and regional bank presidents the power to set policy. If they resisted making cuts, Trump would then have to decide if he wants to assault the central bank as a whole. That's a move that would be very unlikely to soothe markets.